Hey there, Danny here. Welcome to my ramblings. Tonight I would like to talk about compatibility. It's kind of an unspoken thing that in our culture we tend to want to choose people that are like us, that like the same type of things we do and have things in common. Well, that's not essentially the compatibility that's going to make a long-term relationship work. Compatibility that's going to make a long-term relationship work is going to be morals and values. If you and who you are dating or you're planning a future with do not have the same morals and values, that relationship's not going to work. Because what you value is not going to be what they value. And you're going to have problems. It doesn't matter if you guys do the same stuff or like the same stuff. That doesn't matter, because the truth is, the fact that you guys like different things keeps the relationship alive. You're going to hit stagnant points in your relationship because, well, who wouldn't after years and decades and crap? Having somebody that likes things that are a little different than you, they can take you outside of your comfort zone and you can take them outside of their comfort zone. That's a good thing. I don't want to date somebody who's just like me. That would be really, really boring. Somebody who liked everything that I liked, we liked the same music, we liked the same everything. I mean, how boring would that be? I wouldn't get to experience things other than what I'm already doing. So how is that bringing anything to the table in a relationship? It's not. I don't want somebody that's like me. I want somebody that is got the morals and values that I have. That is important, because compatibility really should be based off of our morals and our values. If you two do not have the same morals and values, that relationship's not going to work. It's going to be nothing but a battle and a fight. You can't put two people together and one believes in the vows of marriage and the other one believes in that it's just a paper. You bring those two together, they're not going to fit well. When shit hits the fan and life gets tough, which it will, it does for everybody, how are you two going to figure that out? You're not going to be on the same page. When life hits you, I personally want somebody that has the same morals and values that I do. And the reason that I want that is because when life gets hard, I know that they're going to have my back, and they know that I'm going to have their back. And the reason we know this is because we both stand firm to the same morals and values. Likes, dislikes, agreeing, that is irrelevant. Those things are minor. And the truth is if that's what you're chasing after in a relationship for compatibility, I'm not the person you need to talk to, because I'm not interested. I don't want you to bring to the table, and I find that when I date people or I meet new people, it really comes down to they want to like the same things I do. What they can't understand is that doesn't make me attracted to you. That actually kind of dings that attraction to you. It kind of makes me unattracted to you, because I don't want to date myself. If I did, I'd stay single. I want somebody who brings something to the table. I want somebody that our morals and our values match up. Because as long as our morals and our values match up, we are compatible in morals and values. The rest of it is an adventure that we get to go on together. But I don't want to be with somebody that likes everything I like. How boring is that? That relationship is going to get boring after a few years. Which is probably why most of my past relationships have not worked. Because Everybody wants to pretend, oh, in the beginning, oh yeah, I like what you like, oh yeah, I like what you like, oh yeah, that was fun, I don't normally do it, but it was fun. You don't have to like what I like. And if you like everything that I like, I know immediately, we're not going to work. Did I know this when I was younger? No, I was kind of naive. That's a nice word for saying I was young and dumb. Truth is, compatibility should solely be based on morals and values. And I say this because I was out delivering last night. And I delivered to this house. This guy, he's got to be round about my age. He's taking care of his mother. And he flirted with me a little bit, and I flirted back, and we were chatting. And then he proceeded to tell me that he's going through a divorce. Okay, I'm out. You're not through the divorce. You're going through one. That means you haven't healed yet. You still have a long ways to go. And the truth is, I don't want to deal with any of that drama. So why even get involved? Now, some people, and I'm guilty of it too, because when I was separated after my second husband disappeared, and I was going through my divorce, I dated. I'm guilty of that too. But myself, if the person's married and I know it, I'm not dating them. I don't even care if they're going through divorce. When their divorce is finalized and they've gotten over the hurt and the pain of the divorce, sure, I'll take it as a consideration. But if you're just now going through it and you're currently in it, you have a long way to go. How do I know? 2 divorces, honey. And I'm telling you right now, divorces are not easy at all. So, whatever chance he thought that there may have been, or that even I did in my head, the minute he told me he's going through divorce, well, maybe we'll meet up again when you're past your divorce. Sorry. Nothing personal. It really isn't. It's just my morals. He's hurt. Even if he's the one that initiated his divorce. Divorce is nasty. He's hurt. He's going through something. I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to get breadcrumbs and have to listen to him being upset about the situation. I just don't want to. I don't want to help him pick up the pieces from his last failed relationship. I just don't. I want somebody that's and we're never going to heal completely. We're human beings. We're on this earth. We're going to keep learning lessons. Even when you love yourself and you find your true authentic self, you're not going to be perfect. You're still going to learn and you're still going to grow. That's good. That's healthy. But I don't want somebody that's still healing from a past relationship. If you haven't moved on from your past, I don't want you in my life. You're holding on to your past. I don't hold on to my past. I live in the now, and I work for the future. I want somebody else with the same mindset. I live in the now, and I work for the future. You're in the past anywhere, I don't want anything to do with it. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not any of that stuff. I don't want to hold somebody's hand through it. I don't want to listen to them bitch and moan about it. I don't want to listen to their frustration. I don't want to have to listen to them talk poorly about their ex. I don't care. I wasn't involved in that relationship. And I'm guilty of of talking about my exes and sharing them with people from the past. But as I've spent this last 3 years learning to love myself and find my true authentic self, I don't want to live in the past anymore. It's back there. I learned my lessons. Once you learn your lessons from your past, you don't ever have to worry about it again. You've fixed yourself, you've corrected it, you've moved on to a better path. That's it. You're done. You're over. And some reason in this country, in the United States, we think compatibility. And maybe it's not a lot of people. Maybe it's just the people that I've been surrounded with in my life. But they think compatibility is this, we like the same things. We listen to the same music. I'm sorry. How do you learn something new if the people that you hang out with do exactly the same thing as you? You learn and have new experiences by meeting new people that are not necessarily like you. However, the morals and the values must be the same in order for it to be successful. And I can look over every single relationship I have ever been in, and I can tell you that not one of my relationships have ever had a match. I've not matched them with morals and values. We've never been on the same page. Sorry. Allergies are horrible here right now. I'm gonna get a drink. We don't. Well, then we were doing yard work, so that didn't help with the allergies, but whatever. That was yesterday and the day before, but all I can say is we may have had some of the same morals and values in relationships I've had in the past, but the ones that were really important, we didn't agree on. And I was listening last night when I was out driving around, I was listening to one of the radio channels, and a woman was saying that she was dating a guy and that he was still married, but he was separate, or I'm sorry, correction. She was saying that her boyfriend is in a committed relationship. And the DJ had said, oh, well, are they married? And when she said no, she goes, well, then that means that he's single. No, it doesn't. Isn't the whole point of leading up to the proposal where you two can prove you can be committed to each other? In my book, if he's sleeping with somebody else, he's not sleeping with me. If he's entertaining somebody else, he's not entertaining me. If we're friends, that's one thing. But if that person is pursuing me, or I'm pursuing them for a relationship, not chasing, but pursuing, then I'm going to tell you this right now. There will be nobody else involved. The pursuit means that you have chosen that person. This is who I want to be with. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to propose. It does not necessarily mean that you're going to get married. But you can't make that decision lightheartedly. You have to think about that thoroughly. You have to get to know them inside and out. And we don't do that in this country. We don't do that. And I think that's a huge part of our problem. We tend to date somebody or date multiple people and then go, oh yeah, this one works out well. We get along well and we seem to like a lot of the same things. So yeah, getting married here will work. That's not what marriage is. And we got it all wrong in this country. I don't know about other countries. Never been there. I don't know what their culture's are. But our culture, compatibility is not about liking things. Compatibility should be 100% about morals and values. And I couldn't be with a man that believed that if he's not married, he's single. If you're going to have a commitment with me, I expect that commitment. I expect loyalty, respect, honesty, and not bringing me home STDs. Because if you're sleeping with somebody else, and that person knows about me, they're probably sleeping with other people. I don't want you bringing nothing home to me. And I don't even care if you wear a condom or not. you better wear a condom. But the point that I'm making is you can get other types of things. Mono. Come on now. I don't want them bringing anything home to me. Because in their mind, they're single because they're not married. So that means that all through all through the engagement, they're considered single? I was floored when I heard this DJ say that. So if they're not married, they're single. What kind of backwards thinking is that? And we can't understand why we have 50% divorce rate or higher in this country? Come on. This is insane. Compatibility is about your morals and values being compatible. I don't want somebody who likes everything that I like. I want to go out and explore the world. And the best way to do it, if I'm going to be in a relationship, is to be it with somebody that does things that I don't do. That's gonna introduce me to new things. I might like them, I might not. If I don't like them, well, then they can keep doing them. I'm just not always gonna partake. I'll come once in a while because I'll want to spend time with you and I'll know it's your thing and I'll be interested in it, but I'm not gonna want to hang out and do it all the time. And vice versa. And who knows that you might do something that I've never experienced that I might fall in love with. And it could just like be this huge gigantic thing that we totally get into. We don't know. But the truth is, I want that type of experience. And I can't have that type of experience with somebody who likes everything that I like. To me, that's boring. And the truth is, I like my alone time, and I love myself, and I'm constantly working on myself. But that don't mean that I want to date somebody just like me. I mean, I want somebody who's working on themselves and who loves themselves and all of that. But I don't want them to be the mirror opposite of, I don't want them to be the mirror of me. I want them to have things that I've never experienced. And I want them to be with me and go with me and do things they've never experienced. This is about experience. Life is all about experiences. We live based off of, and I get we're a capitalistic society, but that's where the problem comes in. We are spending all of our money to look good to who? Nobody cares. And the people who do care and are talking about your crap, they have no lives. And they're jealous. So the truth is, why do we care? I don't care. I want experiences. I don't care about money. I don't care about what kind of car somebody drives or where they live or anything like that. I never have. I want, what kind of experience do they bring to the table? What kind of experience do I get to go learn and have and see and explore? Are they somebody that I can meet new people with, like other couples and whatever else, and we could, you know, have fun meeting new people? That would be wonderful. Or is it somebody that likes, I don't know, hiking like I do? Well, yeah, that's great. We can go hiking. Can we do something else? What do you bring to the table? When I talk about what do you bring to the table, I don't care about your possessions. I don't care about any of that stuff. And I don't think anybody should care about that stuff. Compatibility for me, and I really think it should be for a lot of other people, it should be morals and values. So if you believe that until you're married, you're single, don't come knocking on my door ever. Because that's not how I view it. The minute that you decide, or I decide, one of us decide, or together we decide to pursue a relationship together, I expect loyalty, honesty, faithfulness. I expect it all. Because that dating time, where it's just me and that person, this is the test run to see if we can live together and if we can get married, and we can sustain a life together. If we're in a relationship, and I'm in a relationship with somebody who thinks they're single until they're married, we're not going to work at all. Our morals don't match up. They're going to be out playing the field. Even though they know what my morals are, they're going to lie to me about it. And then when I find out, you don't think that's going to cause a fight? You don't think that's going to cause problems? I mean, come on. I just don't understand it. And I just wanted to share with you guys that compatibility should be more about morals and values. Get somebody that likes some other things than you. Have some new experiences. You might start to feel alive again. That's what I want. I want somebody who shares the same morals and values as I do, and who can show me new experiences, and we can explore new experiences together. I want experiences. I'm not getting any younger. Let's go experience before our lives end. Until then, I'm enjoying every minute of being single. But when I heard this DJ say that if they're not married, they're single, I was floored. I was utterly floored. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, wow. And then it got me to thinking, and then I worked today, and as I got to thinking about it, I thought, oh my God, it's the morals and the values that are the key here. And I wanted to share that with you guys, because the morals and the values, in my opinion, are what have to match up. That's what has to be compatible. The rest of it, you can go out and enjoy and figure it out together. I'm good with that. I'd like some new experiences. But I most certainly am not going to do anything or be with anyone that wants to come at me that likes everything that I like. You're not going to bring anything to the table. You're not bringing anything new to the table. If you're not bringing anything new to the table, why am I going to be at the table with you? I can bring all that same shit to the table. So bring something to the table. But make sure that you're compatible with your morals and your values. And then, you know you got a teammate for life. You know you got somebody who's got your back for life. And if you're not on the same page morals and values-wise, don't waste your time. And that's exactly what I look for now. And you can kind of tell that without having to have a discussion about morals and values. And from here, we will start talking about how you can tell that. And we are going to start doing some more challenges. So stay tuned. I'm going to, I video recorded some of us doing some yard work the other day. It was kind of funny. We ended up dismantling this old bar that was sitting out there. And we had the time of our lives. We cleaned up a huge mess. It was a lot of work, but it was fun. And I did it with some great people. And we're fun. Well, I think we are. Anyways, I was going to do a whole video on the thing. But then I thought, I'm just going to do a few shorts because I got some other shorts that I want to do while I'm out doing DoorDash for a bit. But I heard that DJ last night about you're single until you're married, and it just floored me. And then I drove around today doing DoorDash, and all I thought was, oh my God, we've got to talk about morals and values, and that being compatibility. So if you feel the same as I do, reach out. You're part of our soul tribe. You need to talk. You need an ear to listen. You need somebody who's going to help you figure some crap out in your life. Feel free to give me a call. Shoot me an email. I tend to not check the email as much as I should. I've been working on it. I've been trying to do it daily, if not every other day I have been. So I've been getting better with it, especially since I haven't been working. But now that I'm back to work, I'm kind of, woo. I was working 60, 70 hours a week. And then I went to working 0 hours a week. And now that I'm back to work, I'm like, how the hell did I do 60 or 70 hours a week? I think I did 4.5 hours this morning for lunch. And then I think I did like maybe 6 hours for dinner. And I'm wiped. I can do 10 to 12 hours a day and whatever and still be able to come home and gotta get back into the routine. Anyways. I'll leave the information below for you. Feel free to reach out. But remember, compatibility is really about, are you compatible with your morals and values? The rest of it will work out just fine. Night, guys. Love ya.